Okay, we got sound. Whew. What? Tell me. Why are you quiet?
What do you want me to say?
What are you doing?
What are you?
You're quiet.
So?
What happened to your shorts?
Long story.
Were you jumping some Jura wall or something?
No. I had my
Anyway.
jumping drill days.
Oh, but you used to have the jumping Jura wall days.
Everybody went through that phase.
Do you know it's actually not called the Jura wall?
Durable.
They're actually Jura wall is actually a brand.
Are you serious?
They're actually called precast walls or something like that. So
that's true.
yeah. So people call them Juros.
Yeah,
You know how Zimbos just call every toothpaste Colgate or every soft drink Coke. That's pretty much a version of that.
And every aspirin. Is every aspirin? Does aspirin have a brand? It does have branding, is it?
Aspirin is a type of painkiller.
Oh.
If I'm
It's
not
like
mistaken.
Everything is aspirin.
So painkillers, they have aspirin in them. I think. I think.
I think aspirin is a brand.
There is a brand called aspirin.
Yes, but does it make sense that there's aspirin within a painkiller?
Yes, it should.
No.
I mean,
what's aspirin?
It's some sort of, I don't know. I have no idea. Is it not used as a painkiller though?
I doubt. I think it's a brand.
Is aspirin a brand or is the actual chemical in painkillers?
You know what? I don't want to look stupid anymore. I don't know.
I think we've done enough of looking stupid. What up, everybody? How are you? Welcome back. Shout out to all the subscribers.
It's time we listen to the people, like Bob Marley.
Yeah, listen to the people. Everybody's hiring.
That guy.
Hey!
Whoa, yeah. That was him for real, guy.
Yeah, that was epic. We're going to be reviewing the Bob Marley movie, One Love. I loved how they explained why they say I and I. Did you see that explanation?
I was half asleep.
Dude!
But I liked the way they were talking, though. It's so cool, man.
Oh, the ladies were saying. Anyway, we'll talk more about that. Anyway, let's start, Sha. Let's start.
Cut! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
You do that crap on purpose. I told you there are graphics that do that.
Oh, okay. Sorry, engineers.
Now we have to start again.
We don't, bruh. In the air.
Don't do the cut thing. Yeah. Anyway, a lot has been happening. Oh, happy Easter, by the way, guys. Today we're shooting on a Sunday. Easter Sunday. I just came from church. A very blessed service.
Yes, very blessed.
You did not go to church?
I said very blessed.
Yeah,
don't. I went to church. I said I'm very blessed.
I'm saying
you cannot speak on my behalf. I'm
saying it was a blessed service.
I said I'm blessed. Yeah, so leave me alone.
Anyway, whatever. Happy Easter. I hope you're enjoying it. So a lot has been happening during this week. We had the Baltimore Bridge, and we had Diddy do it, or Diddy's done, and we had Benzino doing his thing. So we're gonna start with Diddy. We're gonna start with Diddy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Diddy's homes in Florida and is it Miami? Wait. I don't wanna confuse LA and Florida.
Oh, so okay.
Florida is in Miami. So, right?
I don't know.
Florida should be in Miami. But two of Diddy's houses got raided at the same time by HSI. That's Homeland Security Investigations.
Homeland Security Police.
No, man, that will be HSP. It's HSI.
That was written
HSI.
Well, but I saw a track that was written Homeland Security Police.
Investigators.
Yeah, investigators police.
No!
There was police at the end, though.
Maybe that was a cop car.
No, it was written the whole thing.
Anyway, they raided Diddy's places at the same time, by the way. And this was because of a whole slew of drug trafficking, sex trafficking, and all sorts
Human
of
trafficking,
human trafficking and
allegations.
allegations. So basically, the main reason why these guys raided his house was for the acquisition of evidence. So this is why these guys did it at the same time, both houses, because if they did one house first, then the other house, then the people in the other house would have time to destroy the evidence. And Diddy's kids were put in handcuffs.
Yeah.
They were not arrested. They were just put in handcuffs. This is a procedure that they do, just to preserve evidence, because people might tamper with the evidence. So they put you in cuffs. You're not really placed under arrest. It's just a procedure. Diddy was not there.
Mm-hmm.
Diddy apparently, his jet was it Antigua or something like that. He wasn't on the jet, by the way. He wasn't on the jet. He was detained. I forget where he was detained, but there was actually footage of him pacing up and down.
He was actually at what's
Miami, I think.
He was actually at Homeland. What Homeland? What?
It's not Homeland, man.
No, but
it's like a depot or something.
Yeah, depot.
Like
he was at
some
a depot.
yeah. And he was actually pacing up and down. Didn't seem to have been arrested or anything like that. So for those of you that are sleeping under a rock and don't know what's going on, Diddy has been accused of all sorts of things. What? There's the trafficking, there's the human trafficking, all sorts of freaky stuff happening at his parties. And then there was the thing that started all of this was Cassie. So Cassie went at Diddy. Cassie is Diddy's ex. Cassie's, you know Cassie, right? Her full name is Cassandra Ventura. Sheesh. I wonder if Ace is her father.
Hey, Ace Ventura.
I wonder if Ace is her father. So she went up to Diddy and she was like, hey, I'm going to tell people about what you did to me and stuff like that. Apparently, and I want 30 million or something like that. And Diddy was like, yeah, do whatever you want to do. That's when the noise started. But then Diddy, after like 24 hours, decided to settle this case with her for an undisclosed amount.
So it was more than 30 mil.
We don't know.
It can't be.
It cannot be more than 30 mil since it's already out. It would be worth the threat would be worth more if none of it went out.
No, it's gonna be more than 30, because if he settled in less than 24 hours and she had actually came with the
allegations,
initial tag of saying I want 30 million, right? And then he calls her bluff, right? He says, you're joking, I know you're.
Then she goes and then he settles.
And then she goes. So for her to
it's now more than 30.
It's gonna be more than 30 million.
I don't know, but that's what caused all the fire, because after that there were like 3 more women who joined the bandwagon, and they were like, me too, me too. Apparently Cassie was whanned by Diddy, and he would make her have intercourse with other men while he watched and pleased himself. According to her allegations, this is all alleged at this point. Diddy hasn't been arrested. As far as to the point of this recording, he hasn't been arrested yet. But then there were other ladies who now came up and said, hey, me too, me too. And then there was little...
Wait, but before you move, what do you think about Cassie? Do you think those allegations were true?
I think there's a high chance that they're true. Because Cassie is not... Diddy has been accused of weird things way before Cassie.
No, but even besides that...
That's what I'm saying.
Besides that, Cassie, if you noticed, back in the day, if you tracked her career and stuff, bruh,
she blew up and then...
Besides blowing up, she was not herself. Like she especially when the first time the allegations came out that, you know, Diddy treats Cassie like she's a dog, whatnot, carrying his luggage, doing all kinds of things, whatnot. I mean, this stuff came out a long time ago.
No one did anything.
Everybody was just like, dude.
There were the whole suspicions of Diddy and Justin Bieber when Bieber was a kid.
Yeah.
Then there's Diddy and Usher when Usher was a kid.
Yeah.
Then there's 50 Cent. Not that 50 did anything with Diddy, but there is the story of 50 Cent saying, hey man, Diddy fruity. He fruity. He's like, hey dude, let me take you out shopping. I'm like, you want to take me shopping? Dude, you take a chick out shopping. Diddy's fruity.
Did you see his video with Fabulous?
Yeah, and Fab was uncomfortable.
Dude,
there's a video of him
very
and Diddy.
bro.
Diddy was like, "Hey,
why don't you want to party with me,
you should party with me.
Yeah,
you know,
we party.
We party." It's like, nah, but
party.
we've never party.
We
You know,
never-
you and me, man. We've never really partied. You know.
I like how you do it, Daddy.
Yeah, and
Oh,
Fab
bro.
was just like,
Fab was like, Fab was.
he was so uncomfortable.
Oof.
Well, who else was in that meeting? Was it
cringe.
Jadakiss?
There was also, no, Jadakiss wasn't in. There was the guy from Drink Champs.
Oh,
He was the one who was like, blow your candles. Dude, there was just a lot of like cringe things that were happening in that video. Bro.
and those guys from Drink Champs, can they say anything about this story?
No, I don't think they.
Because that's their boss, by the way. Because Diddy is the owner of Revolt TV,
Yeah,
which are the guys that are behind the, the Drink Champs video. But then another reason why I'm saying I do believe Cassie, do you know? Did I tell you? There's a whole list of Diddy's. He's been a real bad boy.
escapades.
So, he was implicated in Tupac's and Biggie's deaths.
Yeah. Eminem disclosed that.
No, it wasn't Eminem. It was Eminem.
But I mean,
Eminem just reignited that, but everybody suspected Diddy before that.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Eminem like made it.
No,
like, as
what
if, like,
Eminem did on that. Okay, for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, when Eminem was responding to MGK, at the end he's like, MGK, the day you put out a hit is the day that Diddy admits that he's the one who got the hit, who put out the hit that got Pac killed. That was Pac unalived. That was at the end of the song. That was basically Eminem just saying to Diddy, hey Diddy, put your dog on a leash. That's all Eminem was saying. That's all Eminem was saying there. That was the message. That was the message, because M was getting pissed.
That's
Anyway.
for him to go
and MGK was quiet after that. So I'm guessing Diddy was like, hey yo man, don't just leave it alone. What we gonna do right here is leave Eminem alone, okay?
List.
So the list goes on. He was implicated in the Tupac and Biggie unaliving. CCNY tragedy in 91, a celebrity basketball event organized by Combs where 9 people died because of overcrowding and lack of security. He settled the case with the families. He attacked Steve Stout in 1998 after they brought out the wrong video of him getting crucified on a cross, and he wanted that part edited out. In a club in New York, Club New York shooting in 1999. Scuffle with JCole in 2013. This was
JCole.
This was after Kendrick Lamar on the Control verse said he was the king of New York. So Kendrick Lamar, they met at some bar. It was Kendrick Lamar and JCole, and Diddy was there. Diddy was like, hey, yo, how you going to be calling yourself the king of New York? Blah, blah, blah. And, a scuffle started happening. Well, they started trying to do something, and JCole got in between, and apparently bottles flew or something like that, and there was a back and forth. JCole dumbed it down, but he says something on a song where he's like, the last scuffle that I did was with Puff Daddy. Imagine that.
But why,
so
why would Puff Daddy be mad at that? Why not even be mad at 50? 50 calls himself the king of New York.
Because 50 is untouchable.
How is he
50. You don't want beef with 50. Come on, man. But anyway, that was the scuffle with JCole, right? Then there was, he punched Drake in 2014, allegedly. And then he fought the UCLA coach in 2015. Then Gina Hun alleges abuse in 2019. I'm guessing that's one of his exes. Cassie files civil suit against Combs in 2023. Then there's a Jane Doe. These are the women that followed suit. Jane Doe sues in 91 over Wah and Revenge Adult films. Is this thing still recording?
Yeah.
Then Diddy faces third sexual assault suit in 1 week. This was after Jane Doe. Then the third Jane Doe files another lawsuit. Tiffany Red writes an open letter corroborating Cassie's allegations, one of the Me Too ladies. Hulu scraps family reality show because of accusations. Combs settles with liquor giant D'Angelo after they said that Ciroc is for black people, blah blah blah, or some nonsense like that, allegedly. He sued for sexual assault by Love album producer, that's Lil Rod. Lil Rod is also, we're going to talk about Lil Rod. And then authorities raid Sean Combs' homes in Los Angeles and Miami. So you can see the guy is a real bad boy. Very, very accurately named, allegedly. Well, now he's in a lot of trouble, which is still alleged. I really want to keep the word alleged floating around here.
Homeland Security just does not raid.
Yeah, as 50 Cent said, Diddy, it's gone from Diddy do it to Diddy's done. Yeah. Homeland Security does not raid you like that unless they have something on you. And
it's just a matter of what they find.
The reason why they've got stuff on him is because of Lil Rod. So Lil Rod was a producer for the Love album that came out a few years ago, and Diddy didn't compensate this dude very well. And the dude was like, okay, fine. If you're not gonna compensate me, I'm gonna make a plan. Dude, move closer.
You said you're gonna put
move closer, because this is gonna screw up with my formatting for.
I thought you said you're gonna put it in between. We've been like this for how long?
Yeah, I know. Just come. I'm in the middle. You're not.
You're not in the middle. You're at the end.
No, but you. Oh gosh, you are at the end of the frame.
You are also at the edge. You're moving now.
Dude,
look where you put your rock.
Okay, put here. Come here.
I don't wanna come next to you.
Dude.
You're doing a Diddy right now.
For the formatting.
You're doing a Diddy. Right
Come
now.
party with me.
No. No, you're doing a Diddy right now.
So Lil Rod was like, okay, dude, you're not gonna pay me. Fine, it's cool. I'm just gonna expose you. And dude basically spoke about Diddy's escapades. Who's that?
It doesn't matter. Just keep going.
Lil Rod spoke about the escapades that Diddy used to have at his parties, whereby he would record people doing all sorts of funny things in each of the rooms, and there's also video footage of Diddy doing weird things with people and stuff like that, and blah blah blah. And he actually pulled out evidence with screenshots and stuff like that, and the evidence actually pulled in people like Meek Mill, Usher Raymond. Those are the two. Justin Bieber, I think, at some point.
Justin Bieber, did he actually?
Well, people suspected that something happened between the two when Justin Bieber was a little kid back in the day.
Yeah.
But it hasn't really been proven or anything like that. But people just thought that, hey, this is a very weird relationship for a grown-ass man to have with a kid.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So, I mean, when you put two and two together, this Hollywood game is actually really quite.
Did you see the video?
It's weird. Yeah, when he was a kid,
he looked very uncomfortable. He didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah,
he looked very uncomfortable.
It's just one of those weird things.
Price of fame.
Yeah, and Diddy is out there. We don't know if he's on. I don't think he's on the run.
But no, he's not. He's not on the run.
He's not on the run.
Can you imagine? Cat Williams said this stuff.
2024. You're all gonna get exposed.
But it's funny. He said
TD Jakes.
Two specific
whether
names.
You're Diddy or TD Jakes, whoever you are, you're gonna get exposed.
So
it's either you're on God's side or the other side, and we don't care about the other side. But he's also mentioned the Kevin Harts in them.
Yeah.
But you know what, dude? I mean, when you think of Diddy, you also think of Epstein. Was it Jeffrey Epstein? Mm-hmm. And Epstein was also like, because of that island, he had video evidence of all these celebrities.
There was a manifest. There was a list of people that just disappeared.
And that list just disappeared. Yeah. I'm guessing it's because Epstein was getting a little bit out of control. And I think this is the stage Diddy's at right now. They just need to calm him down. Because imagine if he threatens all those people and all those people are exposed. I think it's going to expose
Yeah,
people
are
higher up
yeah.
that are in control of this whole thing. Because, hey, to be honest, Hollywood is just dark. I mean, look at Cassie. Cassie went through all that sexual stuff just for the fame. Now imagine how many other female artists, male even, because, I mean, Birdman has also been accused of doing funny things with Lil Wayne. And what's that guy who doesn't rap properly? Young Thug or something like Dirty Thug. What's his name?
Young Thug.
It's Young Thug. It's not Dirty Thug.
No,
Yeah,
you're thinking of Eat Dirt.
No, but then Young Thug looks dirty, like he doesn't bath.
No.
He also came out saying stuff like, yeah, Birdman he wanned me in the wan.
No, Young Thug. I mean, he's got.
So my point is the game
He's
is just so suspect. The whole game.
Young Thug's sexual orientation, we don't even know what it is.
Yeah, but then what I'm saying is Birdman as well is implicated. All these people, Hollywood as a whole, is just weird.
Hollywood is brutal.
It's just weird.
Did you watch? You should watch them for you to get a clear picture. Yes, it was Blonde. There's a movie called Blonde about Cleopatra. What's her name?
What's her name? The chick who does the whole fan thing. What's her name? Is it Diana Ross? No.
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 Monroe.
Monroe.
Yeah, Monroe.
Monroe.
Like, I always trip when I'm saying it.
Monroe. Yeah.
It was Brad Pitt who did that.
Oh.
He was the executive producer for that as well.
He's the executive producer for One Love, the Bob Marley movie. Brad Pitt,
Dude,
yo.
Blonde. If that was what she went through, fam.
But dude, like
Hollywood is brutal. I think that's why they say showbiz. It's showbiz. It's nothing but showbiz.
Because truth be told, fam, there's just way too much stuff. Even in the music, if you listen to what's it called? DMX's Damien. You remember?
Damien was dope.
The snake, the rat, the cat, the dog. How you gonna see him if you living in the fog?
That track was dope.
There's Damien 1, Damien 2, Damien 3. There's Eminem's My Darling. There's so many of these songs where people talk about this like mysterious entity that they are giving to, or like it's out there. It's out there.
They're not even covering it anymore.
They're barely covering. Sam Smith at the awards.
Doja Cat.
Look at that. What's that chick called? The red chick, whatever. That chick was voted the best female rapper ever.
The one with the
red.
I don't understand that age as well.
Like, look at them. Like, it's out there. I mean, guys, we see the glitz and the glamour, right? We see the fancy cars. We see the beautiful women. We see the nice houses. We see the cash. But are we willing to go through the things that these guys go through to make that money? In all honesty, if that's what it takes to make money, if that's the only way, I'd rather stay broke. In all honesty.
You won't be happy. Well, some people say...
Because what's the point of having that money and not be happy?
Some people say it's better off to cry in a Lamborghini,
No, that's stupid.
Yeah,
I think that's because they don't have a Lamborghini.
Until they're in the Lamborghini.
So when you're in the Lamborghini now and you got some snake or something, or I don't know, man. I don't know how far this thing goes. Is it spiritual or is it just highly corrupt people? I don't know. But then when you have now somebody, you're in the Lamborghini and somebody's now saying, yeah, now I want you to off your mother or something like that. It's better to cry in that Lambo. Are you sure?
There was also Tyrese. They wanted to sacrifice their daughter. There was like an item that they wanted to sacrifice his...
Who said this?
It's out there.
It's alleged.
Yeah, it's out there that they wanted to sacrifice.
So Hollywood, guys, I'll be honest with you. I don't think I would want to be that famous. Like, not famous, but then like if that's the cost of being famous or getting rich or getting money, no thank you.
But what do you expect from Hollywood, bro, when you got shows like Supernatural, you've got shows like what's it called, Lucifer, you've got shows like what was it, you got movies like Legion, that's like,
they always somehow downplay God at some point.
The writing there is quite like convincing to the point where you'll be like, what the...
especially Lucifer, the way they remixed biblical characters.
So it's just...
Yeah, so like, I don't know, man. Did he do it? I'm not gonna jump the gun here and say he did do it. But there's way too much allegations and way too many corroborating separate
You like to
events.
sit on the fence, you.
No, because listen, dude. Unless he's proven guilty, I'm not gonna be out here saying he's guilty. But I will say there's way too much evidence to say he's innocent.
So what? You're saying he's guilty then?
I
That's
guess
what you're saying.
I
You
know.
want to
I
sit
am
on the
saying
fence.
I don't want to call it, but I'm leaning towards guilty.
No, you're saying he's guilty. That's
I'm
what you're-
leaning towards
no,
guilty.
you're-
I'm on the fence, but I'm like falling this way.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
And even if he's proven innocent, I mean, a part of me was just like, how much did he pay? You get what I'm saying?
But hey, man, like you never know, bro.
That's the price of fame. So are you ready to pay?
They did it to Michael Jackson as well. You know, started saying that he's crazy and.
No, but
whack
we
and
can't
stuff
say
like that.
they did it to Michael Jackson as if Michael Jackson didn't partake.
I mean, what do you
We
expect?
can't.
No.
That's what I'm saying. They put you in a
No.
corner where you have to partake.
No, for Michael Jackson's sake, I mean, he had been in this industry since Jackson 5, since he was a young kid.
Yeah.
So it's not like he had an option.
Well, whether he had an option or not,
It's
dude,
not like he had an
that's
option.
what I'm saying. They put you in a position whereby they dangle this carrot in front of you.
No, but
and
no.
then you decide to you won't really know the repercussions.
No.
I think with Michael Jackson, because he entered it so young, he didn't know what the repercussions were. So maybe it was
No, for Jackson, it wasn't a matter of knowing the repercussions, because there's some people who enter into the industry late. You know, the likes of Kevin Hart. Like Kevin Hart he had a steady kind of like career as he was growing up acting,
and then
but then
blew up.
all of a sudden, boom. So it's one of that. If you really want this,
So maybe he was
grab
desperate.
it.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying.
that's for
So
more
they-
mature people. But for people like, you know, Michael Jackson, who were like actually like brought up in it young,
What you think
they
happened?
didn't have options. It was just like, do this, do this, do this.
Especially with the dad just whipping their
you get me.
yeah, it's a
So,
slippery slope, man.
Just like what's his name, Roddy Ricch. Where is he now? He's nowhere. After he reached what was that? The Box. That track. That was like everybody was singing it. And then he said, "I will never sell my soul to the. I will never sell my soul." After that, they were just like, you know, so you're not worth it. You're not worth the time. So now we don't even know where he is.
Yep. And then, like, even if you look at some of these celebrities that just die weirdly, I think those are celebrities that would have threatened to expose something, and then, you know, they just die of an overdose, you know, they get gunned down, you know, or, you know, they commit they unalive themselves or something like that. Yeah, I think it's a weird game, fam. It's a weird game
Who else do you think should be investigated?
in this whole thing. Birdman.
No, besides like specifically linked to this case, but just like evidence that's floating around about doing weird ass shit.
Meek Mill?
Meek Mill is tied to this case.
Okay.
Somebody I would say Drake. Drake needs to be investigated, bro.
Then if you're gonna say Drake, then it's a whole Drake, Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, Birdman, all of them.
No. No.
Even JCole and Kendrick.
No. How so? Drake, the reason why I say Drake is that there's a lot of allegations going around, or should I say rumor, that he's the one who put the hit on XXXTentacion.
Yes. Okay.
And he even raps about it.
Yeah, you need to fix the camera.
Woo!
I don't know how long ago. It did that, but yeah, XXXTentacion. Yeah.
So it's one of those. I think, like what Cat Williams said, there's gonna be a lot of
People are gonna be exposed.
So
Yeah, so we're just here to watch. Anyway, you guys tell us what you think. What are your thoughts in the comments below? Thank you so much for commenting more often in the comments. Well, they've stopped commenting in my inbox, which is a good thing.
You threatened.
I didn't threaten anyone.
Yeah,
I just
threatening
don't
them.
like comments in my inbox.
You see, that's a threat, right?
It's not, I just don't like them. It's not a threat. It's not like I'm saying you put a comment in my inbox and I'm a wham. I'm not saying that.
We need to put what wham means.
Okay, guys, wham means anything from to somebody being forced to do anything intimate, forced, wham, or somebody sniffing some wham. That's what wham means, because we're trying to avoid saying the actual words. So we came up with the word
Where?
Thank you.
If you want reference, there's actually a reference video. You need to put the reference video.
Which reference video?
From where it originated from.
Where is that? The duck episode?
Yeah. You need to put it in there.
Okay, I'll put the reference episode.
All right.
I'll look for it.
Next topic.
Okay,
We're
moving
going
on.
to
So,
bridge.
all our topics are international today, by the way. So there's a Baltimore incident where a ship smacked into the Key Bridge, and the entire bridge collapsed like freaking Jenga. If you know what Jenga is, you know that wooden game where if you must place one, like everything just.
I love that technique.
That's
especially when you're drunk.
But how did the bridge just? So okay, for you guys that don't know, I had to look this up. So that bridge was called. It's called a continuous truss bridge. So these bridges depend highly on like
The next pillar.
the pillars. The weakest link is the bridge's strongest point. That's its weakest link. So that ship went and smacked, like, I think that was
The
like,
strongest point.
I think that was like its strongest point, yeah?
For a section.
For the whole bridge.
No, it wasn't for the whole bridge.
The whole bridge fell, dude.
No, there was a video where you can actually see there's the other section that's still okay.
The whole bridge
It
fell.
wasn't the whole bridge,
Dude,
man.
it's the whole bridge.
I'll show you. I'll show you. It was a section. It was like 2/3 of the bridge that fell down.
Yeah, and then there's like a bit of highway sticking over.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
but that's not a bridge, dude. The bridge
No.
itself fell. There's a piece of road sticking out into, but the
Yeah,
bridge
guys,
itself is pretty much,
No.
all of it is
It
down.
wasn't the road.
Anyway, so this ship apparently had, I mean, there are a lot of conspiracy theories, and after watching the videos of this bridge getting smacked, dude, that was not an accident.
Why did you say it was?
Did you see how that ship started off from the pier, did a U-turn? It had all that time to point itself between that pillar and the pillar next to it. There's like a huge gap, but now all the way there, it's coming straight for the pillar. Then power goes off. As the power goes off, that's when it starts drifting towards the pillar, right? Then when power goes on, it like tries to like maneuver back or whatever. Like, it had so much time to move away from that pillar.
Do you know how big those things are?
No, dude, to be honest, there was so much time.
No, wait. Okay, how many minutes was it?
From the point of
From the point where the
they had the
initial
power cut.
Yeah.
There was the first power cut, like where it was like a distance back. It's still at time. Then from that point to the point where it hit the actual thing, it took about, what, 5 minutes or something like that? 3 minutes. Okay, it took about 3 minutes, right? But don't forget, this thing started off way back there, and it had all that time to navigate between those two pillars.
Okay, this is why I'm saying that in terms of shipping lanes, right? I know those things are not easy to navigate.
They're not easy to navigate.
And the weight on those super tankers,
You can tell from
mad,
that impact,
right?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at this at an engineering perspective, because one, the gap in itself between the pillars, it's big enough for a ship to navigate through.
It's wide, bro.
No, but it's not
It's
super wide.
huge.
No,
Huge,
it's
bro.
not wide, bro.
That gap.
It's not wide. It's not that wide whereby you can leave such,
That gap was
errors.
almost like what? A kilometer? Almost?
Okay, why I'm saying this is you had 3 minutes to navigate, to course correct that tanker, of which you don't even know if your engines are still working properly.
No, but then my thing is, dude, from the point that power went off and the amount of time that it had when it made that funny like U-turn from the pier, why wasn't it from that point already like aligned already?
You said it was 3 minutes, and you said
it wasn't.
You even said it drifted.
Dude,
you said it drifted.
It was, when I say it was drifting, right? The distance that it was from the pillar, right, could have been like, if they had lined it up from a distance back, it wouldn't have it would have drifted, yes, but it wouldn't have smacked that pillar. But that thing was already like moving like towards that pillar. And then if you notice, when it does drift, it actually starts turning towards the pillar.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know, one, what was happening in that.
Well, they say that they dropped the anchor port side and they were reverse thrusting.
Because there was no way
hence the smoke and blah blah blah.
Because there was no way they were actually gonna clear that, bro. I'm honestly.
But I think they had dude.
Because one, the length of that thing,
okay,
the weight.
Here's my thing. I admit the length of that thing, the weight and whatnot.
The drifting,
but the drifting from where it was and where it was supposed to go, it was too close already. Where when they had power, it should have been navigated away from that point. That's my point. And two, the amount of time it took to clear cars from crossing the bridge. It's as if people were ready already. Although I'm hearing
it was almost 2 a.m.
No, but then I'm hearing that they stopped traffic.
Yeah, they did.
They did stop. Yeah, because they did a mayday and whatnot. And unfortunately, from what I hear, there were, so far from the point of this recording, there were 2 bodies in a truck, and I think there are other cars at the bottom. I don't know. And obviously they got bodies in. Okay, unless people swam out, but there were cars at the bottom.
Our condolences
to the families of those people affected. But for me, it was rather too quick the way they stopped, unless they always have, like, I don't know, people by the bridges for such situations. Because there's also another issue of there were charges placed on key points of that bridge.
I don't think so.
And as that bridge was falling, you could see little poofs of.
I don't think so. Because it's just.
And then the major reason, that is a major route for import and export.
No, I think it's just a matter of stress points that would just snapped over. Because there's no way it's just gonna be like.
Fam, I don't think that was an accident.
Stress points, because this whole event, I mean, I watch a lot of accidents, like seconds from disaster, air crash investigations. I know steering ships, bro.
No, I know that I don't dispute.
So when you're talking about something that's,
but I think they should have lined it up way back there already.
You don't know that you're gonna have engine failure, Brian. Like, and maybe that's a route that you've been using it like commonly. So you know how to navigate. You know when you're gonna do your turn. You know how you're gonna do this, and then when you're supposed to do your turn, engine failure.
Oh, and by the way, that ship that smacked that pillar, it had an incident before. Sure. It smacked one of the piers at some point, so it's not new to accidents.
Yeah, so I think it was just just.
I hope I'm just overlooking this.
I think it was.
Or I'm overanalyzing this, but.
Because steering that thing, when you've got all these kind of avenues happening,
it's midui.
It's crazy. But anyways, our condolences to those who lost. It was a very tragic accident. The cost of it is quite extensive.
Fam,
it still hasn't been calculated.
But the impact of that thing, the way that bridge fell like a piece of paper. Yeah. That's just how you see how strong those things are.
Yeah, they don't stop for nothing, bro.
Sheesh.
They don't stop for. It's like a train.
Yeah. But anyway, so moving on. So the Eminem beef and Benzino beef. So y'all know Eminem dropped the video for Doomsday Part 2, which is part of the Lyrical Lemonade album by Cole Bennett. And Benzino decided to retaliate, and he shot a video for his song Rap Elvis. Now, if this was any normal video, we wouldn't really be talking about it that much. But then the fact is now, Benzino went to Detroit and went to Eminem's restaurant called Mom's Spaghetti and decided to shoot the video there. How disrespectful can you be, fam?
Well, that's what he's targeting. He's targeting to be disrespectful.
To be disrespectful.
Yeah.
Dude buys the spaghetti, right? Gets like a meatball and then tastes, just chucks the item. At one point, he grabs one of those signs from outside, chucks it in the van, and goes with it. Starts talking to the personnel that side and is like, hey, do you know who I am? Blah, blah, blah. And took photos. And then Benzino was like, hey, people saw me. They wanted to take pictures with me. And he showed the picture of that employee. And the employee was like, hey, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. This dude just pulled up next to me and said, hey, I don't know who he is. And of course, he had to say that to save his job. And even in the video, you can hear the dude actually ask, who are you? Like in the behind the scenes. He's like, who are you? And dude is confused. And Benzino just walks away quickly so that, we don't hear too much of that. But
why did he throw the spaghetti, bro?
That's
do you know how disrespectful? Do you know there are
kids starving in Africa? I knew you were going to go there. The children starving in Africa. How dare you, Benzino?
You're busy throwing away mom's spaghetti.
Do you know what the funny thing is, Benzino? Do you know how much publicity
exactly? That's what I wanted
brought
everybody's
to
gonna
mom's
go.
spaghetti?
Everybody's gonna go
there. Do you have any idea? Because fam, here's the thing, dude. You are a loser in as far as this beef with Eminem is concerned. You are a loser, a guy who's in debt, who is desperate for Eminem to respond and to say something, and people are seeing through your BS, fam. So, this thing of you trying to put Mom's Spaghetti to disrepute is actually going to make people be like, hey, I want to try it. I want to try Mom's Spaghetti, man. Like, for real. I also want to try Mom's Spaghetti. I mean, kudos to you for thinking that will work. I mean, it got him traction again. But let's face it, Benzino. Without Eminem, you're nothing. Eminem is giving you a career on a silver platter. For you to talk smack, it doesn't hurt him in any way. Because, I mean, it's Rap Elvis. It's a dope track that was not written by you. And you go to Detroit. And did you notice? Ooh, Benzino, you actually sold yourself out. Did you notice in the video he was barely lipping the lyrics? If you watch on the video whenever he's rapping, like he says a bit and then he quickly turns away from the camera. That's a tattletale sign that you didn't write that crap.
Dude, I'm always saying is why are we even still talking about Rap Elvis? Because that thing...
No, it's a good song though. Ghost Riders aside, it's a good song.
I really don't care.
It had nice bars.
I really don't care.
I will listen for it because of the nice bars. But I will never give it the battle rap credibility that he wants.
I will never.
As a song, I will do that.
I would not actually put it on a pedestal to say this is a good track. But it was written by because it defeats the whole purpose.
No, listen. That's why I'm saying, as a track, it's a good song.
No,
right?
I'm not
but as a battle song, it cannot be put in the same category. But as a song, you can listen to some of the bars. Some of the bars is like Eminem, your Skittles, you got no nuts. I mean, bruh.
No, I don't.
Those were bars.
I don't care because you're disrespecting hip hop, bro. That's disrespect.
I suppose.
Follow the rules.
I suppose. It's just like MGK's Rap Devil.
Rap Devil was dope.
It was a good song, yeah?
Yeah. I think Rap Devil, to be honest with you, that's the best diss track Eminem has actually.
But that song actually doesn't fall diss track protocol because it's a diss track, yet it has a video and it has a hook.
But still,
okay. So pretty much it was MGK trying to make money off Eminem.
But it was a good track,
and it worked. That's why really Eminem's Kill Shot, it doesn't have a video and it doesn't have a hook. That's the battle rap etiquette. Because Eminem is not trying to make money off MGK, but just to show him, dude, I am your father. Don't
but
disrespect me.
It worked. I liked MGK's
No,
album.
MGK's this was
That
dope.
was really dope.
It
But
was. It was.
unfortunately it came with a price. His career.
No, but we got. Okay, yeah, he did start doing funny things, dressing in pink,
When
and then
have
did you see what he did to his body with the tattoos?
What did he do?
He went on some breakdown, and he's got this like full body tattoo where his whole body is covered in tattoos, in like this black tattoo. It's like black. It's almost like blackface, but this time it's black body. Anyway, that was yeah. He's definitely going through something. So yeah, that's it on that Benzino and Eminem thing. Benzino, you're still losing, by the way. Just thought we'd let you know, Mr. No Neck.
Actually, there's a side topic that I wanted to do. Have you been tracking what's happening with the three kings of hip hop?
Drake, Kendrick, Cole.
Yeah. What do you think about that? What's your take? You think Kendrick was well in his right to actually go after?
No, listen. It's like what Joe Budden said. The fake friendship is annoying, fam.
No.
It's annoying. That fake humility, that whole you're a rapper, you're not humble. Stop it. And K Dot had every right to call JCole on that. Oh, by the way, K Dot was responding. Do you know that?
Yeah, he was responding.
Kendrick was responding to JCole. To JCole's first person shooter.
Yeah, first person shooter. JCole and Drake.
JCole and
Both
Drake.
Of them got it.
Yes.
No, hey, remove. Your rock is over there. What's wrong with you?
Anyway. Now I look weird. Anyway.
Why are you coughing?
I need to put my foot up as well. Yeah. Now I'm far away from the item. Anyway, my hand. Like I was saying, J. Cole was responding. Kendrick was responding to J. Cole's kill shot because there was a point where J. Cole said something along the lines of we're the top three, blah, 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 but I'm Muhammad Ali. So he's basically saying, hey, yeah, you guys are top three, but I'm number one. And Kendrick was like, really, dude? But I really don't think Drake should be involved in this.
No, Drake is washed up.
Not washed up, but
washed up.
Drake, I don't
up.
think he should be involved in this because Drake also has that reputation of having ghostwriters.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Drake, just sit this one out. It's okay.
I'd like to hear what he's got to say.
No, I don't want him.
But
He's going to talk about, hey, I'm richer than you. Look at the records that I've...
No. I would really, really like to see the old Drake come back to that.
You mean you'd really like him to hire his old ghostwriters?
Whichever way.
Because...
anyway, it hasn't been... Well...
anyway, truth be told, I think J. Cole... I'm going to get a lot of heat for this. But I think J. Cole is a hypocrite in terms of his humility.
You don't even know the dude.
He's not humble. I don't need to know the dude. Have you listened to J. Cole's music, fam? Does that reflect a humble dude to you?
Who said he's humble?
Like the whole thing about him... No, the whole thing of him riding a bicycle, to go. Now that's rubbish. And did you see the new sneakers that he brought out?
I don't know.
They are ugly as. Those sneakers are terrible, fam. Terrible, terrible, terrible.
What does that got to do with humility?
J. Cole always assumes this humble persona that really annoys me, fam. It really does annoy. He's not humble. Because his raps, and oh, by the way, J. Cole is a good rapper. Please, guys, don't get me wrong. J. Cole is a dope rapper. He's one of the dopest. I loved him on the Creed 3 soundtrack. Fudge. That was dope. But I don't like the way he tries to act all humble and stuff.
Who says
and
he's
then and then Kendrick Lamar. That outfit of his where he was wearing that oversized suit with the crown and dude, come on, man.
That's his fashion.
No. The antics need to stop. The what you call them? The gimmicks need to stop.
Oh, gimmicks. Okay.
They're gimmicky.
You're gonna go to Drake and say he's got a gimmick as well. What's Drake's gimmick?
Dressing like a girl.
Bro, that's that shit just pisses me off.
Exactly.
But I'm saying, when it comes to actually,
why is my rock not balancing?
This whole business of yours of saying I hate JCole, but he doesn't have humility. That's your thing. I wanna know. Okay, you said Drake. He should sit this one out.
Drake should sit it out.
So who's the top from
between
K-Dot
the two, K-Dot and JCole? It's a tough one. Had I not heard JCole on Creed 3 soundtrack, I would have said K-Dot has this easily, right? But after hearing that Creed 3 soundtrack, I'm like, hey, JCole is capable of this. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be a fight because Kendrick has multiple styles.
He does.
That's the thing.
He does.
JCole is a bit more linear, whereas Kendrick is a bit more multi-layered.
But that's the thing, though.
And
yes, Kendrick is a bit. He plays.
It's not easy.
He plays to levels.
My point is, it's not easy to call.
No, I'm gonna call it.
But it's not easy.
I'm gonna call it, but
it's not easy.
It's a matter of saying.
It's not like Eminem and Benzino, fam.
Dude, wait. I'm losing track of thought. I'm saying, like what you said, Kendrick Lamar, right? He is like kind of, you know. He's got
multi-layered.
Levels. Yeah. He's got levels.
He's an onion.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
And he's pretty good at it.
Yeah.
You know, he's pretty good at it. I don't know why at one point you didn't like him as well. You didn't
Kendrick.
like his rap. Yeah.
No, I don't like Kendrick.
Yeah, you still don't like
I still don't like Kendrick.
I listened to both of them, by the way.
They're okay. They're
not okay.
No, I preferred Kendrick to JCole.
Wait. They are not.
I preferred Kendrick to JCole, but they're not my favorite. But after JCole on Creed 3, that's when I was like, ooh, okay.
I listened to all three of them. Okay, I listened to the old Drake, not the
Listen, Drake last dropped a good album on Take Care.
Can you wait? I haven't even said my point yet until now. I listened to all three of them. Drake, Kendrick, and JCole, right? Drake, in terms of lyrically decimating. I mean...
The old Drake.
What's it? Sharpshooter. JCole did a disservice, bro, on him. On that thing.
Hey, because he kept going.
He did a disservice, bro. Yeah. And then when it was this time, he was just like, I'm Dude, it's like he literally, he blacked out, bro, on that thing. I appreciate Kendrick. I really appreciate his music. It's really good. I appreciate JCole. But there's just something about JCole's rhyme scheme, bro. His rhyme scheme, the way he just flows on the beat and he's like carrying it, and what he's saying, dude.
No, JCole is deep. No, JCole is deep, but dude, this is about battle now. It's a different ball game.
This is what I'm saying now.
Yeah.
When it's now JCole, Joe Budden said this. He's gonna now, if he wants the throne, it's now or never.
JCole,
he needs to
no, because this buddy shit needs to stop.
He needs to prove it.
This buddy nonsense has to stop.
He needs
really
to break it. But JCole is one of those like, yo, look, I don't want no beef with nobody. I'm cool.
Which is nonsense.
No, to him it's fine. He doesn't have to prove anything to you.
No, JCole cannot say I don't have beef with anyone, and then you go and say top 3 I'm Muhammad Ali. That's saying, Kuti, you want smoke.
He's in his lane.
Because you're gonna be tested.
No. And okay, fine.
Yeah, and Kendrick is testing him now.
Now we're saying. It's
now or never.
Now or never, right?
Yeah.
But I honestly think if Cole breaks, if he honestly breaks and says, you know what, I'm gunning for all of you. Because Kendrick did it. He braked and then he dissed a whole bunch of other people.
He did it in Control, yeah.
And then nobody was like, everybody was just like, okay, fine, cool, whatever.
No, but the King of New York thing.
Yeah.
On Control. Yeah, people responded, though.
Who responded?
People responded. We had, what's his face? Dude, lots of people responded. There was, I'm forgetting, the New York guys.
What New York guys?
Who responded, man? The guys from New York.
He dissed a lot of major rappers.
In Control. I'll list them here.
The major rappers.
They responded. They were like, was it Papoose? And,
no, but
was it Jadakiss? They responded.
They're not mainstream.
Fabulous. They responded. No, but they responded.
Yeah, but
no, but that was back in the control this time.
But they're not mainstream.
Now they're not.
The proper people, like this is what I'm saying. K Dot, right? K Dot is he made it clear a long time ago. Look, I don't have any buddies in this industry. I will literally gut every single one of you. I don't care who you are. I want the smoke. JCole took more of the approach like, dude, like I'm cool in my lane. I'm cool with being cool with everybody, And he even says in a couple of tracks like, I got this timepiece from Drake, whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
He's cool with everybody. So now it's a matter of, K Dot, as you rightfully said, he's testing him. So now it's, does he want him?
Hey, because
Does he want the throne?
K Dot is capable, fam.
No, he's very much capable, but I think if JCole breaks, bro,
it's not easy to call. It's not easy to call.
If JCole breaks, I think that'll be like a whole Broly versus Vegeta type of shit.
Yeah,
I promise you.
Exactly.
Which
is okay.
So JCole,
we need that. Drake, sit it out.
JCole, do it.
Nah, Drake needs to sit it out. Anyway, can we move on to the next topic? Yeah, this was a major segue.
Yeah, I know. People needed to hear.
Anyway, so movie of the week. We watched the Bob Marley One Love movie. And, yeah, it was a brilliant depiction of that man's life, man. Brilliant depiction. Brilliant acting. And I think I might join Rastafarianism as in further than just the Rasta.
It's a serious culture, man. Like, it's very serious. They take... No, they don't eat meat, is it? Yeah, they don't eat meat. I guess that's it. That's it for Rastaism. Yeah, that's gone. Blew that one.
No, but anyway, it was a dope movie.
Really. Now we're going back to the movie.
Yeah.
What happened? Are you still doing it?
I'm thinking of it. Hey, do they not eat meat or they just don't eat pork?
No, they don't eat meat. They don't eat meat. Proper Rastafarians. I don't think they eat meat. They don't.
But it's such a peaceful.
Because I've got a friend of mine who was proper Rasta. He never ate meat.
Because those guys, they seem like they're peaceful people, man. And you get also the green card to roll up the green.
They feel so spiritual. I think I would love to have that avenue of them.
And I loved how they explained why they say I and I.
Why do they say I and I?
Because it promotes unity instead of saying you
and
I. We'd rather just say I and I to promote togetherness. And this person was like, oh, so it's like, bringing forth a unity. And she's like, nah, an einity.
But that's the wife, isn't it?
The wife, yeah. Nah, it's a good movie.
Hot, bro.
I know the wife, though. Isn't she an American? She's not Jamaican, that woman.
What?
She's not Jamaican. It's that.
No.
I've seen her before.
She's from.
I think she's British. She was in James Bond.
Yeah, she was also.
She was 007.
She was also
exactly.
Woman King. She was also there.
Yes, yeah. She's a brilliant actor.
She's a really good actor.
Brilliant actor. I mean, I think they must have practiced the heck out of that accent because they were nailing. Well, I'm not Jamaican, so I don't really know where they were going wrong. I feel like I might be doing, that thing whereby like how they did Wakanda Forever and how people were doing the African accent, and we are from Africa and we're thinking.
But it was quite convincing. Chadwick did a good job on that one. You think Chadwick did a bad?
Dude, there was a woman in the funny meeting there with a New York accent.
Which one?
That woman with the funny, she was busy talking like, why is that young boy here? What? I'm like, huh? Like she was speaking with a New York accent. Like, I'm like, huh?
You're talking about Shiri's mom.
No.
Because Shiri's mom, yes, I can.
No,
I can
there was,
that.
And then there was what's his name? Forrester. What's his name?
Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker. The power of the black label must be stripped away. Like, what is that, fam? No, but then here's the thing. A lot of people hear that accent and they're thinking that's a nice African. But we Africans are looking at it like.
I get your.
So I hope, listen, Jamaicans, I'm sorry if we're going to come across as ignorant, but to us, that was a very convincing accent. We could be wrong. We could be wrong. I mean, I don't know, but I think they did very well.
But I would have really loved to be in Bob Marley's circle, bro. He seemed like such a nonchalant, or I would say maybe like after he found himself, because he kind of lost himself after the shooting. Right?
Yeah.
He really withdrew, and he was having trouble in tapping into his music and the depiction of how
chilled,
serious he took his music, bro. You see how serious he was.
The impact of his music.
Like you
didn't care about the money.
It had reason. Yeah, and then he beat up his promoter.
That was the only time that I saw him pissed off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was such a nonchalant dude, and if he wasn't sure about something, he'd just be quiet.
But yeah, I was very disappointed that they didn't show
the Zimbabwean
his performance in Zimbabwe.
But they did. They showed.
They just showed the freaking, those little write-offs they do at the end that he performed in Zimbabwe and blah blah blah. That was one of his most iconic performances, especially for us, the people of Zimbabwe. That was actually the major reason why I watched that movie.
But do you know how blessed that just
that
goes
was a good,
to show
was
you
a
how
good movie.
blessed
No, but
Zim is,
still, it was a good movie.
It was a good movie.
It was a good movie.
I really
Executive
liked it a lot.
Produced by Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt also did Blonde. He's really good though.
No, he's well, executive.
What does an executive producer do anyway?
Executive producers, listen. Executive producers, from my understanding, they see a good project and they think, I can make money off this, and they bankroll it.
That's it.
They get people to bankroll it. Yeah. Or he bankrolls it. So they have the budget to shoot. And have proper story writers, and because Brad Pitt has history in the game, he knows a lot of people and blah blah blah.
He knows how to choose his movies then.
Yep.
Because Blonde was a really good movie.
I watched Blonde for a bit, then I stopped midway.
Dude, that movie is sad, bro. That's really how
Hollywood
Monroe actually went
Hollywood. Hollywood is a problem.
That was.
Anyway, that's it for today's show. Thank you so much to the subscribers. Please keep on subscribing. Please keep telling your friends to subscribe. You keep walking away from the mic. I don't know why you do that. Please keep telling your friends to subscribe to the show. T-shirts, $15 a pop. Big space for the T-shirts. $15 a pop for the T-shirts. Your money not make way for the T-shirts, man.
You're there already, bro. There's space there.
Yeah, $15 for the T-shirts. Thank you so much for the love and support, guys. We really do appreciate it. If there's anything that you'd like from us, if you'd like to advertise with us, holler at us. Link in the description below. Brian Willis, no relation to Bruce.
Back up in this